statement wasn't bad enough, dumb enough, embarrassing enough, he then goes on stream with a Chinese drill rapper who purposely looks and dresses like a black American who is making distinctly black American music, literally cosplaying as a black person, embodying our whole culture. And he's giving that a platform while in the same breath saying black Americans don't have culture. Make that make sense.
What city do you want to go to in America?
Chicago.
Oh yeah, see, I'm trying to. I'm gonna get spawned out today. I'm trying to tell y'all.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
wait. So look, how did you learn how to rap like that? Like you really nice. Like you feel me? You got.
She's giving her all this credit when the whole aesthetic that they are is black American. Crazy.
She said when she just starts it, she had a dream about King Von. Yeah.
You had.
Oh,
you had
this
a
might be an
dream
issue.
about King Von.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh shit.
Everybody in that room.
I'm fucking done. That shit crazy. This might be an issue though.
Do your business.
Boom. See. I'm not worried about that. Oh, you tripping. He didn't. Come on, bro. I wasn't even there, bro. I hate that dumb shit, bro. Giving this motherfucker points for nothing. Yeah, I know. That's what I was expecting. I was anticipating his movement like that. Fuck you. It's not what I... Whatever. What the fuck are you?
And time! Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. And back.
That could be his round. I'm not tripping though. I don't feel like I can't win the fight.
1-2.
I'm gonna keep trying to take it slow, work his body. His buddy has... Larry Holmes has some really good movement. That's cool. That's cool. No, brother. No, brother. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I wasn't expecting that third punch. That was kind of wild. And I shouldn't even get to him. There we go. I'm trying to get that left uppercut in there. That was silly, bro. What the fuck? What's up with the stamina? That's what I'm most interested in. I'm more interested in that stamina.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath.
88.
Calm yourself down.
Yeah.
Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe.
I don't like 88. I don't agree with that bullshit. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What you gonna spam, bro? What? Okay. How? Like, come on, bro. Some of this shit don't even be making sense. I don't understand how this landed.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working.
How? What the fuck are you doing, brother? Dude, this game. God damn, finally got the shit off. I don't like, some of this shit looks crazy. Some of this shit don't even look like it makes sense.
Okay, let's reset.
That's probably his round.
Time. What was that?
76. Are you
Come on,
dead
you're
ass?
switching off. Don't worry
Are you
about
dead
that
ass?
round. Don't worry about it.
Can I slow down?
Let's fight.
Can I slow down? That still landed. Okay.
Slip.
Okay. That was bullshit. Good. Okay. It's like I can see. He should have. He took way too long to throw that shit out there. This stupid motherfucker is gassed, bruh. That's. I was thinking he's going hard. If I could just work his body a little bit more. Get that one punch gassed him. That shit corny. You dead ass, bro. That's not what I. That's what I don't like about this shit. You press that shit and they just step forward. He just hit me with like a lot of like little quick shots. I am landing power, but I'm not landing as often as I would like. But I do need to slow down. Because round 5, I want to be able to burn my energy up in round 7. I can't really hit him, not the way I want to. Yeah, like I really can't hit him the way I want to. No.
Listen,
63, that's not terrible.
I need you to switch back on.
Heading into 6. If I can work him a little bit and then keep my shit in the 60s, I'd be alright. Good uppercut, boy. Good uppercut. This straight, okay. You can't keep that up. You gotta knock me out. Why my shit don't land? Like, what the fuck? I got shorter arms. What the fuck? Alright, bro. Come on, man. Like, how the fuck you missed that? I might be trying to be a little bit too conservative. Alright. How... Some of this shit is just like, how am I missing, bro? Some of this shit is just like, how am I missing?
Come on, you let him get back into it now. Get back to that game plan. John, get your boxing back together.
I can't even sway out the way. Bruh, what the fuck? Nothing's landing right now. Throw the fucking punch, goddamn. That wind up is crazy, bruh. What is my stamina at?
Time out. Okay,
53.
back into the fight that round. That's his round.
We heading into 7. I only won 1 round, bro. That's ridiculous. And he has no stamina. He has no stamina. I only won 1 round.
You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
My shit is not landing. What the fuck? Motherfucker stunned me with a jab. Are you dead? I can't even move. I needed that, bro. I don't know why my shit was not landing.
1, 2.
I mean, he could very much easily win the fucking fight.
Are you all right?
If I don't finish him. But Either he was blocking really well or my shit was just not landing. Right, that's what he keeps doing. I gotta be careful because I'm gonna get to that threshold. Boy. I'm not even tripping because you 47. I can. That means I can spend what I got, but I also gotta hit this motherfucker. Come on, bro. That wasn't even supposed to come out. It's supposed to faint. That weak ass shit, man. What the fuck is that? Why is it letting him just get away with that? My uppercut didn't hit him first? He won. And I hit the left side. But what don't make sense? Oh, he threw well. Yeah, he was throwing a lot. He was definitely throwing a lot. He threw 139 power punches. What? When did he lose? When was he gassed? He was pretty much gassed by round 4. So he was gassed by the end of round 4. And I couldn't put him away. Motherfucker had no stamina for the rest of the fight. And I couldn't put him away. I should be able to capitalize like on that. If you fucking up that bad that you used up all your stamina, I should definitely be able to work you. But the whipping left hook coming out like that, and he was able to land that shit 2 times, like back to back. 109 wins, 96 losses.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
And here is Emmanuel Augustus, former IBA light welterweight champion, the Drunken Master. And it's the King, Amir King Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Chicago, Illinois, please welcome the battle-ready Emmanuel Augustus. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified...
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Let's see what I'm up against.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out.
Punches.
They're both trying for a knockout.
And then you doubling up on the left hook. I hate his jab, bro. You probably gonna get body.
That's another scoring shot. Catch and shoot. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent or laid out there.
You get left negative and you can't really capitalize sometimes.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Missing with the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Who the fuck throws as much? You tripping, bro. What the fuck?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
You tripping. Because, bro, if I don't get knocked out...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
What the fuck is happening? Some of this should be so weird, bro.
Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has... What do we expect to see here in round two? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
But this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Perfect counter lands. Jab not finding its target. Nice counter punch right up the middle. fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
He took so long to get this shit up.
Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
If I'm at 82, he gotta be less than that.
Don't worry, that's it.
And there's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That
punch lands.
This is something I gotta do with my hand.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch scores. And he scores with the counter. Nice work to block that right uppercut.
What the fuck is going on, dude? What the fuck is that?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
What the hell is going on?
Emmanuel Augustus in that last round.
10%.
At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The way he's at.
Here we go to the 4th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punching. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in.
Damn, what the fuck is that? Boy, you lucky.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nope, that hook won't score.
What? Bro,
Augustus is clipped.
This game ridiculous, bro. This game is actually
Down
ridiculous.
goes Emmanuel Augustus. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Wow.
Even I've got to see
I tried
that
to slip
again.
forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
That's fine, bro. I'm not tripping.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long?
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. justice in that
I
last
don't even know what he's
That'll
at.
be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
If I get this and working,
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is what I was talking about.
Nice counter.
He's just trying to outbox me. Yeah.
Do you believe this? The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
His steps are so trash, bro.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight,
Throw the
best
fucking
way to
punch.
beat a first not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there,
I
toe
didn't
to
even
toe with them,
know,
and
bro.
have a tell.
really
That's
mad.
what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them, as they said.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Justice in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
We ended in the 6, right?
This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Looking to land the hook. Truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again, and that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Bro, I can't move. Come on, man. Makes no sense, bro.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt.
These games are just ridiculous, bro. What the fuck?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
You lucky, bro. Lucky.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel. Here comes round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Beautiful counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. That punch landed. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated. Oh, right there. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live. A knock.
I could have sworn it said 92 by England. Oh, that was my region. 80, that's not good. Fighting like that, you definitely gonna gas out by the end of round 4. Beginning of round 5. These are gonna be easy pickings. He's fun to use, but it's like the way that he plays is so annoying. And then you don't get to choose who you want each time. Like fight night.
Short, ugly bitch is crazy. Same nigga who claims we have no culture will platform any non-black that's doing something adjacent with black culture. Niggas so warped. And there was a whole bunch of...
Guys, my name is Marie, and I'm a licensed vocational nurse. Okay.
Nurses are the #1 cause of cheating.
No, sir. I just came for a basic oil change. Okay. Put my filter back, please.
Are you sure? Looks like it hasn't been changed in like 50 years.
I don't care. I just want a basic oil change. Now put my filter back.
skip it. Wait this long? How long we gonna fucking wait? They keep putting me on the left side too. I wonder what that's about.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times. And
Height
what I
advantage.
say you must obey. Good
Reach
luck.
advantage most likely, or possible. It could be equal. Could be like 1 or 2 inch difference. Okay. What in the fuck this game, bro? That's not what I pressed. Whatever. Not bad. 96.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
More punches than I would like. A few missed. No. Good shot, bro. Dumb ass shit, bro. Trying to back up. Damn. Good shot. I ain't even mean to do that shit. Good shot. Don't stop me.
Okay, now you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
That's a lot.
Let's do it.
got him. Good thing you step back. I don't think that should be. Good shot, bro. Okay. Well. What the fuck was that? What the hell happened?
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
You getting soft on me? Do your business.
How the fuck you get good shot? Good shot, baby. Good shot. That's second if you want. What the fuck are you doing? Pressing.
Okay, focus. Focus.
Really,
big,
that's
deep
it?
breaths.
And I
Big,
felt
deep
like
breaths.
I was
Calm
trying to
yourself
slow
down.
down.
Calm yourself down.
Okay. How the hell are you doing in a second? Okay, whatever. Give me that, give me that. Good shot, dude. Good up. That might be his round.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round.
He
That's
said he got
his
back into the
round.
fight, so I'm losing.
Get your mind back on the...
Or is it closer than that? Damn, what? Good shot. Really? Okay. Good shot. Oh, he gassed. That shouldn't land it.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Done all your work all the way from tank.
But he gassed, so he shouldn't win no more. Well, not the way he playing at least. Get the fuck out of my face. He taunted, bro. He taunted after that? What the fuck? I didn't. Okay. I better not be knocked out. He knocked me out? If you don't get the fuck out my face. What? This motherfucker. Come on, bro. What? What the fuck was that? And then he taunted afterwards. Our stamina was flipped. And I didn't even have to. I could have kept boxing him for real. That's crazy. 25% stamina. I'm still fresh compared to him. I'm the one that gets knocked the fuck out. That shit was corny, bro. Easily winning that fight. That's corny, bro. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm fighting him again. The fuck?
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale. And here he is. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
It'll be ding-ding from first.
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters.
They hold me in that last fight.
And there's the bell for round one. That jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he scores with the counter. It's all offense all the time. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean.
Surprised that shit not.
You believe what we are seeing. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise. And there's the bell to start round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favourite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good counter-punching. That punch is beginning to take its toll. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, what a punch! They exchange punches. Good punch. Nice defense with that jab. Say no mas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
What the fuck?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but
that's pretty good.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect punch.
Really?
He parries that left jab away. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
There's a counter shot. Talking about Crawford in that. What are you doing? There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Oh, that shit comes in right now.
They both want a highlight reel knockout.
No shot, boy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
I'm literally waiting to punch a foot.
Punch, counter punch. Crawford in trouble.
No. What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage.
Hold himself down.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Straight right just misses. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round.
I need to focus on what you're doing.
Let's start the 6th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Both men step back for just a moment. Quick punch scores. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about up Crawford in that last round. Switch on. Switch. Round 7, here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been.
Slow, hold on a second, Johnny. Uh-oh, code red time here for... And down goes Daniel Jacobs. And you can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
You shouldn't have won that first fight, though, bro.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
I don't need to do weapons.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. What a huge... And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That counter shot lands. A perfect counter lands. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare if you are not fit.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will continue.
He's not gonna let me stop him.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That one lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
That was a fucking blowout. Why? And he landed 21 power punches? What the fuck? What was the power punches? Jabs? I got cut in round 5. His fucking hooks don't land. So it makes it hard as hell to use him. How I do this shit? What am I? I'm like, what I started? I lost 2-1-2.
It's true. I did say that myself. And I think the first thing is, if we're being honest, then we have to tell the full story, right? And when we tell a sweeping generalization like that, we lose sight of the fact that Black New Yorkers helped to build Black New York City.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And Roman Gonzalez, arguably the greatest boxer He'll be taking on Chocolatito. Chocolatito making his way to the ring.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legend.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
It's a...
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Jab does not score. Perfect counter shot. Can't find a home with that jab.
Should be working all the time, bro.
A perfect counter lands. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the... On to the second round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Straight right, just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Are you dead ass?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Failing to score with that right hook. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearms. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Solid punch. Good. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
In a
round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He just misses with that jab. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Straight right just misses. Ready for that counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, you are tired. This can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We wanted action, and they are delivering.
Damn.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
He's missing. That's his round. He's just running.
And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Missing with the hump. Misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up.
Let's start the 6th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down. It's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They missed with the jab. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Counter punching. Punch, counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, body, man, damn, bro.
Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell's something.
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Scored. Nice counter shot.
My shit gets stopped.
They both want the knockout.
I'm not interrupting you.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That's not what listen. No, that's not what listen. This shit only go to 8 rounds. Like, what the fuck?
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Like, what the fuck you need to do, man?
Nice counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Whoa, the fuck, man.
And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before.
It's not. It's like if I can get on the gas before me, great. But if I can't capitalize on that, it means nothing. It really means nothing if I can't capitalize on that shit. Especially with the fights into the 8 rounds. It's like I'm stuck at gold 4.
I'm super proud to be a black American.
Remember my name.
What is your name?
Hachik Vardanian.
What?
Hachik Vardanian. Remember this name.
Anybody gonna remember that shit? Do the thing, bro. What? No F-bombs. No F-bombs. Fuck these shit. Get your ass out. Come on, man. Get out. I'm sorry. My mother earned 11,000.
I'm fucking done. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you dead ass, bro? I'm not gonna win this fight. This is gonna be way too difficult. Because if he just rushes at me, I can't win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time. And here is Emmanuel Terrence.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. And there's the bell for round 1. Hit him with a left jab. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is this all right?
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight.
Yeah, no punch definitely could.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot. But that's what their mantra is.
The flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Okay, who let me get that round?
Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last
Who let me
round.
get that round?
Get your mind back on the
Here we go. It's round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. These two were made for each other. throw a shot, they get countered. They both want a knockout, you can tell. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
His step back,
Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Let's get it started in round 3. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Can't find a home for that jab.
He's blocking pretty well to the body. I wonder if he pulled on to the team.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nobody home with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I don't think I'm going to be gassing out.
Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Pretty dominant round there.
I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
The top is very easily with it.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring.
Supposed to be body drop.
Perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Those counter punches have to hurt. swing and a miss with the hook. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, this is man.
That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that lap. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Perfect punch. That jab misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. After what we saw in that one. And there's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Back and forth they go. That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Perfect counter lands. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. They've got the momentum.
81% heading into round 7.
Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Good counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? And he scores with the counter.
That's one of the extra times.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Where I was heading and the shit landed. The other times I'll be stepping away from the shot and that shit still landed.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
This is what he should have started with. I'm surprised he didn't come over trying to rip my body apart.
Nice counter. Just missing with the uppercut.
This was his best bet. Oh my God, man.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
And he didn't really block it to the body. He didn't stop from my shit.
Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Switching on. There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Augustus is clipped.
Yes.
And Emmanuel Augustus is down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Well, I'm automatically out of the man.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They miss with the jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. No surprise as we get a unanimous...
Pretty much winning win. 519 wins, 523 losses. Do they even like this game? Like, what the fuck? You got over 1,000 matches and you play like that? I'm supposed to be 27-9. I was able to land some shots to the body pretty easily. Alright. Alright. Shit, it's 2 o'clock, pretty much. Alright, that's it for now. Hey, if I stream again later on today, what's your name? M-Boog. Is that name familiar? We could probably run it some other time if I stream later on today or next week. Alright. I'm out though.